During that time, Israel was in servitude to the Roman Empire. Now, during the Roman Empire, many of you may have read and heard, in the Roman Empire, you had several emperors. The first one was Julius Caesar. Then you had Julius Caesar's nephews, Tiberius and Augustus. And then after Tiberius and Augustus Caesar, you had what you call one of the most evil men was Nero. And then not only Nero, you had a pervert by the name of Caligula, who was a pervert where he did all kinds of sexual acts. But Nero had persecuted the church to the point that he was the one that took the head of the Apostle Paul. But during the time of the Christendom at that time, Israel had got so where they got to be out there. Jesus called them. They said no. Several hundred years later, Israel wind up being driven out because what had happened, Nero had burned down Rome and blamed the Jews for it in the Christian church. And they in turn came in and burned down the walls of Jerusalem where Israel didn't have it was a nation. Isaiah prophesied and said in 1936 or 37 that Israel was going to come back together as a nation. And just as Isaiah the prophet had prophesied, it had occurred. Let the church say amen. But you say he will ask for apostles. What are you saying? Well, you may ask a question, why did the Spirit factor? Well, in this hour now that we're living in, people are so caught up in education. Don't get me wrong. We're supposed to be learned. We're supposed to know how to rightly divide the word of truth. We're supposed to be educated. But people are putting more emphasis on the learning and less on the spirit. You'll find we got a lot of people, preachers in the pulpit, are trying to psychoanalyze the gospel, telling you what they think and not what God is saying. And what I mean by that, they're telling you, well, do natural dialogue. And I tell people, don't you know psychology,